Everybody, Chiron here, and welcome back to another episode of FortressCraft. So, we got a couple things to do today. Last episode we stopped working on the laser power transmitter to get some power down into our mines. We've got a couple of changes that need to happen here, and I made a couple of things. Everybody, Chiron here, and welcome back to another episode of FortressCraft. Where we left off last time, I was working on getting some power down below. So I was able to get all of our laser transmitters all the way down to the bottom, but I haven't quite done the final preparations for getting power to the actual drills. I made a couple of discoveries and things that I will be showing you in just a moment. This is up and operational here. I've got a couple more power cells here. I figured this was a little bit easier way to buffer this. What would happen if these go entirely cold? They completely drain this cell right here, and it's kind of weird. So I figured I'd buffer it as much as I can so they can continually work without any issues at all. So these have been going pretty good. I'm just going to get them restocked here while we can. And then we are going to head out. So get some more iron, get some more tin cooking. And I think the other one I have gold. Definitely need more gold. Alright, so we will fill you with tin, fill you with iron, and you are out. So let's see what we want to cook up here. We can cook up some copper. Oops, don't want to do that. We want to do add remove. Remove. And we're cooking copper. Perfect. Alrighty then. So, if you remember, we did work on a new research, and it actually finished for us. So I'm going to go ahead and collect this. This should unlock some more logistics, I believe. Actually, I'm not even going to speculate because I can't remember at all what what it was. So, what do we have here? We have cold research, which I don't think we necessarily need yet. This needs ultimate experimental pods. We might want to wait on that one a little bit until we get more resources. This requires complex. Metal alloys is XL, and advanced defense is ultimate and advanced. So let's take a look here and see what we can actually get. Recently discovered should allow make further improvements to our power infrastructure. Well, that doesn't really help. This project will investigate alternate methods of collecting ore. Using local metals, it should be possible to create high-grade steel for improved equipment quality and build more powerful base defenses. The two that looked interesting, I think, might be Intermediate Miner Upgrade 2 and Metal Alloys. Not sure exactly which one we want to do. Possibly Metal Alloys. That would probably unlock a lot of new crafting options. Let's see. So Complex Experimental Pod and XL Experimental Pod. So let's go, it's consumables. Alright, so complex is lithium. XL is nickel. Interesting. Why don't I leave it up to you guys? So whatever you want me to research next, just leave it in the comments, and I will go ahead and get it taken care of. I don't really know which one of these is better, and like I said, I don't want to look up information because I want to kind of learn as I go. So if you have any kind of input on which one would be better, I will definitely take a look at that and do whatever you guys recommend. So I think that that would be a good way to do it. So we'll leave that for now. We have a pretty good setup, so doing research isn't all that painful. So, yeah, we'll just hold on to it and then get back to that in the next episode. All right, and somebody actually made a really good comment. There's a feature, I don't know what exactly it's called, but he called it Build to Me. So it's apparently something you can use for making bridges. If you hold control and look wherever you want to start building, it'll actually just build and fill in the gap between you. So I think that's pretty cool. That's it's gonna make it a lot easier to build floors and bases and kind of get around in caverns and things like that. So definitely going to use that. I used it to make this wall here, and it was a lot faster than just going up and placing those blocks. So thanks, Andrew, for that comment. All right. And last but not least, moment everybody's been waiting for. Gonna head down into our mine and get cooking. Alright, so as you can see, I have our laser transmitter all the way down here. I've got it finished up over to our gold, but I haven't done these quite yet. So let's give these a little power. We'll take all of our ores out, and we'll get working on that. I only have 3 laser transmitters left. So I'm going to need to make a trip to the surface, but we should be fine to at least get started. And I made another nice little discovery while I was kind of excavating down here. I used a couple of, I made a couple of pings and just looked around for large deposits of ore, and right here I found this guy. Lithium ore vein with 600,000 total ore. So we ran out of lithium in our mine up top a couple of episodes ago, so that will be nice that it's right nearby. Alright. So, I was thinking of different ways that we could kind of approach this. So, and I think what I want to do is place another power storage block there. And if we head on over here, what we can do is from this point here, just kind of clear it out a little bit. I made this tunnel. We can take a laser power transmitter, pop it up there, and that should get us most of the way over to our drill. And I don't know if this lines up or not. I was just kind of guessing. Yeah, it looked like it does. So we'll put that bad boy there. And that's all she wrote. And she's getting powered up. So this one is officially supplied with power, and it was as easy as that. Probably something I should have done a couple episodes ago, but yeah, I let the laziness take over, so we'll just call it there. All right. Now, getting the power over there might, yeah, it should honestly be not too bad. So all we really need to do is put a laser transmitter here, clear out a little bit of space, and then we should be able to bypass this ore vein without having to go straight through it. Alright. And where do we need to come in? Ooh, yeah, it needs to go down one. So, ooh, does it even make it that far? I don't even know if it makes it far enough. It might just, in fact, oh, it does make it. Perfect. Alright. So what we need is one more laser transmitter and one more power storage block. And then that should get us what we need. So let's head back to the surface. I also need to figure out what I want to do here. So we can do a laser transmitter down to here. Oops. I need to ping known ore. That should actually work out pretty good. It's not going to be exactly perfect, but what can you expect? Alright, so we'll just excavate this out a little bit, see what we have for access to our lithium. Let's put a couple lights up in here so we can see what we're doing. And this is gold ore. I think this is really small though. Yeah, it's 2,000, so it's literally those two blocks. So what we can do, and we don't really have a 3x3 area. Let's keep clearing and see if we can find, ah, there we go. Perfect, so we do have a 3x3. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we would need 1, 2, 3. We would either need 3 power storage blocks or 1 extra laser transmitter. I think I'll do the laser transmitter. And then we have enough hoppers, but we could always use more hoppers. Alright. I think I got it. I'm honestly going to forget all of those numbers and just make a bunch of everything and hope I have enough. So I could write it down. I could type it into my tablet that I have sitting about 6 inches away from my hand. At the end of the day, laziness is going to take over though. So And a couple of people commented actually that I should get into the lift to take care of the long trek that we have up to the top. So we'll have to take a look into that. We could probably get into that this episode. Not sure exactly how much time we'll have after we automate the power. I do also need to automate our get the mass mover and stuff in place so that we can start transmitting those ores back up to the surface. So lots and lots and lots to do. Make 5 laser transmitters, 5 power storage blocks, and we'll make just a couple of hoppers here. So that should do it. How we doing over here? Might as well get these emptied out. Holy cow, that thing went fast. We'll do... what are we running out of here? We'll do lithium. And we'll do... why not? We'll do titanium. And then over here... can I make it? I can. Awesome. Fill those back up. And back down we go. Actually, let me fill up Arthur real quick here. Or are you already full? You are already full. Awesome. Alright, back in the mine. Yep. Definitely a good idea that I put that ring of light there. Where am I going here? Wrong mine. Alright. So, let's do it. Yep. What I essentially could do is move this up a block, move this back one, and then we would be here, but then I would still need 2 storage blocks, so honestly it doesn't make a big difference logistically, so we'll just do it this way. Power storage block. And then we'll throw in our hoppers. Oops. Yeah, I don't like that. They're all pointing different directions. Gotta make it look nice. Do it there and there. There we go. Perfecto. So we've got our lithium mine back online, which is awesome. We don't use a whole lot of lithium, but I'm guessing coming up, since we have to use it for research, we're going to be using a whole lot of it. We've got this one powered up, and in just a couple of seconds here, we'll have this one powered up. So we'll do that right there, should hit, and then there we go. So at this point, all of our mines are fully automatically powered. Hopefully they're getting enough power. That's the thing. I'm assuming power is really slow on them, but they are slowly going up. Once these get filled up and the power storage blocks get a buffer in them, I think it'll be fine. They're just going to be really slow to kind of progress until that happens. Well, these storage blocks are fully powered, so it should actually be okay. So I think it just needs to buffer. That's all. Perfect. 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 All right. So might as well empty out our lithium while we're here. And I'll just light this up a little bit better. And back up we go. I just want to grab our gold because we are pretty low on gold here. Oops. Alright. Good. Yeah, it would definitely be nice to have some other form of transportation besides our grappling hook. I am looking forward to that. Ouch. There's a floor there. Actually, let's take that opportunity to clear these out. Alright. I think I still got this guy back here. I do. Get this one fully powered for a reason I'm not really sure about, because I could probably remove it. But I will keep it there for sentimental value. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to create a lift. It said that you have to upgrade it, so it'll take a while before we kind of get some upgrades for it and actually figure out how to use it. So, there it is. So, lift manual control module, lift with underside piston, and lift compressor. I'm guessing I need all of these. So, we'll just make... Holy cow. That is a lot of resources. Whew. Alright. And what do we want to do now? So let's clear these out. Get these topped off with our brand new ores. Boom. Then we'll fill up our hoppers here. So it was lithium. These were copper. Perfect. Alright, and then what else do we need? So we need AI mover control. Automatically move resources between hoppers based on hopper permissions. Cheap and nasty, but reliable. Not that reliable, really. Okay. It is cheap, so... 15 copper bars. It is something we are probably going to play with. And while we're at it, I forgot that I also wanted to automate this one. So I need to do let's see, power storage block and a laser transmitter and a laser transmitter in the right direction. There we go. And then we'll just take this down, put it there, and then we should be good to go. Perfect. So now we have our tin automated as well. We still have this one down here. I really just can't be bothered. So we'll leave that one there. Eventually, once this vein runs out, we can automate that one, but we should have unlimited tin coming from there. So I'm not too concerned. Alright, so we have our lift, and we need some matter movers. So beams resources from attached storage hopper to another up to 64 meters away, requires line of sight, place on walls. So it's essentially just going to be our laser power transmitter, but for resources. It's pretty resource intensive, but if you figure it can beam resources 64 meters, creating an equivalent amount of conveyors for that would be more. So this would be 128 resources between tin and copper. This one's 20, 30, 40, just under 50. So I think the mass mover is going to be the way to go. So let's craft a few of those, and we can get those up and operating. What we're probably going to need to do is put in a few more storage blocks, and in between all of our laser transmitters here, place the power storage block so that the mass movers have something that they can kind of piggyback off of. I think that would be probably the best solution. So I'm not sure if this is going to work out exactly perfectly, but no better time to try than the present. So if we do you right there. Does this have a direction? 2, 7. Oh, I think that's the power readout. So let's wait for it to get full, and then... That does use a ton of power, it looks like. So let's do a little test. Let's power this up. Let's put in the transmitter. And then let's put a hopper. Fill this with copper. So I have an interface. Aim at a storage hopper less than 64 meters away. Maybe it needs to go from the top. Interesting. We're gonna have to play around with those a little bit, try and figure out exactly how they work, and then we can kind of proceed on that. What I might do, since they do use so many resources, is use those just to transmit up since we have a long way to come up. And then we can just use regular conveyors to get the rest of the way. I think that'll be a good idea. Good use of resources. So let's head back down to Ye Olde Mine. And I have too many holes now. Alright. So let's create a path here. Oops. So we'll create a path that goes pretty much right underneath our other guy here. Alright. And we should be able to go right under. Perfect. And then let's lay out our... We're just going to use a basic conveyor for now for proof of concept. If it's not fast enough, we can always upgrade them later. Whoa! What the heck is this thing? Okay. It died. Sure. Whatever, dude. Alright. Let's clear out a little working space here. No, not the conveyor. I want to scan that thing. Can I not scan you? Huh. Interesting. Alright, well, you just keep doing your thing. Alright. Get all these in place. So, these don't require power, so they'll just kind of continue on their way. Wait. Are you eating my ore? I think that thing was eating my ore. What a jerk. Alright. So we'll continue on here, almost there. Yeah, this is going to take a lot of conveyors. Actually, I think you can, I think if you aim at the end of where you were... Nope, that doesn't work. That only works if you're making a vertical shaft. Oops. There we go. Boom, boom. And we're out. We used 45 and we only got that far. Oh boy. That's gonna take a lot of resources. Well, I think what I'm going to have to do is figure out how to use those matter transporters, or the matter movers, and then I'll have to decide if the power draw for that is worth it. This is going to be expensive. It's going to be way more expensive than me just collecting the ore. So, well, what I could do I don't know if my power would survive, but really? That might be a problem too. And I just got an achievement for that. Because if those things will connect to these conveyor belts, I also have to worry about defending them. So I might use the matter movers just so that they can't do that. Alright, well, food for thought. Definitely going to do that off camera, though. That's not something that I want to bore you all with. Once I actually get it figured out, then we can continue on our merry way. Alright, so I'm just going to grab all this up again. Just so that we don't lose these ores. And I don't know if those things will actually, like, destroy my conveyors or something like that. So I will have to do a little bit of research. Alright. Well, semi-productive episode. But yeah, we got power down here, which is 100% the big thing that I wanted to do. The other thing that we could potentially do is just make a crap ton of hoppers and just put all kinds of hoppers down here and kind of do it that way for the immediate future, and then kind of get back into getting more permanent solution in place at a later time. And like I said, the other thing that I could possibly do is get some smelters down here, so then we could quadruple our storage just by smelting things immediately. That might actually be a good idea. I might try that at the beginning of next episode. But, yeah. So we're at about time here, so that should do it for us. Actually, while we're down here, I want to try the lift. So let's get that in place. I probably want to put it on the corner here. Whoa! What are you? That is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be just like a little one-block lift or something like that. Alright, so let's clear out a 3x3. And I'm stuck in here. 3x3. Whoa. Okay, sorry, that scared the crap out of me. I figured you'd have to activate it. Oh, we're gonna need to get rid of this. How do I get down? Oh, it's probably the lift compressor. Powered compressor required beyond 32 meters. Extends 60 of 32. Okay. So, this is not as intuitive as advertised, but wow, it is slow to descend too. Maybe that's what the lift control is for? Lift control. Oh, I bet the lift control is I can be at the top, I can call the lift up to me, and then... But at that point I could just fall. and it would be a lot faster. Okay. I'll take a look at this as well and just see what I can do. I might make just like a pitfall shaft where I can just get all the way to the bottom if I want to. But then I would need to worry about getting to like my gold level and my copper level. Go faster! What happens if I don't stand on it? Go any faster? No? Alright. Oh! Oh yeah, this is our shaft. Alright. Oh, I'm stuck again. What happens if we put the manual control at the bottom here? That doesn't look anything like... And it destroys itself. Is there an interface for this? Adjust range by holding Q or E. So... we can extend it quite far. Powered compressor required beyond 32 meters. It needs to be powered though. Is that all it needed? Oh, right, power. So, I think I'm gonna need some more... do I have enough? I don't have any laser transmitters. So I'm gonna need some more laser transmitters, I think. For now, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get power to this. So, like I said, we'll work on that next episode, see what we can do about getting this guy figured out. Make him move a little bit faster. I don't know why it's not falling faster. You'd think falling would be the easy part, but maybe not. So, alright, so that's going to do it for this episode, everybody. Thanks for stopping out, and see you next time.